Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jaybird again. This is game 68 of the blindfold blitzes. I'm in black, and this one's called Double Pawn Diamond, King's Crown Castle. This is 47 moves, and this is pretty cool. He resigns at the end of this game, but it seems like I'm playing my 2200 program on this one. This is a human, 3-minute blitz, but it felt like to me this was a 2200 program I was playing here. Okay, without further ado, e4, e5, d3, d6, h3, e6, c3, a6, a3, c6, e2, d4, takes d4, takes d4, e2, c5, b3, g6, f4, g7, takes e6, takes e6, f4, e5. And there's your double pawn diamond right here. Look at this. It almost reminds me of the knight diamond. Similar. Except the knight was up here somewhere, or it was in the center, or wherever it was. Okay, after e5, g3, c7, f4, castle. And there's your King's Crown Castle. Underneath the queen here, the king. Okay, let's continue on. Takes e5, takes e5, takes e5, takes e5. After e5 takes, e2, h5, f3, f6. After f6, a4, a5 check, d2, d2 takes, d2 takes, d7, f1, e6. Now I seen something here, because he's gonna try to take my knight, maybe come down, take a pawn, switch pieces if I don't go over here and defend this. That's what I seen. Okay, after e6, g4, g4 takes, g4 takes, and it's a blitz game. And this is move 24. So after g4 takes, h1 I take. Takes h1. I go g5. He goes h6. I go d7. I protected, defended this pawn, and I plan on going over here. After d7, he goes the bishop back e2. Maybe still better he could have came down here, but I guess maybe he didn't want to give up this lane either. Look, this is the only open lane. So maybe, after e2, h7. Now, there again, probably his best move is to do what he did. He could try to go here, and then I'd try to walk away here and get down in here. And I don't think he wanted that, so, or go here with the rook and take it with the knight, and then he takes, and then I take with the rook, and then have a passed pawn, but he'd be chewing these pawns up. So, and then have the rook behind a passed pawn here. So after h7, he takes h7, I take, he goes e1, b5. Now, let's go here a little bit more. b5 takes, b5 takes. Now, if you take notice, he's got a white bishop. Look, pawns on black, 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 black. Let's continue on. After b5 takes, f2, d6. And I took notice, I ran the king this way now because look, he can't get his king in here. He can't get his bishop in here. He has nothing over here. The game's over here. After d6, f3, c6, d1, f6, g3, d7, f3, b6, e2, c4. After c4, c4 takes, he goes d2. Guess he figures he takes my knight would just jump up here. I don't. He didn't want it to go down that way, but he probably had a better drawing chances. Maybe. I didn't look into that one, but after d2, b3 takes b3. I go c5. Now I need to get the king up here, and look. He can't go here. I get an extra step. He goes d3, I go b4. After b4, he goes c2. Now, he has to defend, and I thought, well, wait a minute, I have to jump this knight all around to get it in here, to take this. And after c2, I go c8. He goes d1. And I thought, well, he could try to walk it around, you know. If you go back here, let's say he went here with the king, and then I'd still jump my knight. As soon as he goes back here, I'll put my king here. You can't do that. So after c8, he goes d1. I go e7. After e7, c2, I go c6, d1, a5. Now you see I had to jump that knight around to do that. And I knew that. I saw that far, 3 or 4 moves to get that knight up there. After a5, c2, b3 I take. Obviously, I guess he wants to trade it down, even though maybe that's not, he wants to get rid of that knight, and time's running. After b3 takes b3, b3 takes, d2, and after d2, c4, and after c4, he resigns. There's nothing more he can do. I win here. He can't go here. He can't go here. If he goes here, let's say he just goes here. He's trying to, well, it's going to be a check. He's going to go here. I'm going to go here. What's he going to do? He can't go here, 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 here. He has to go back. And guess what? I can do this. He comes up again. I go like this. He can't go here again. He has to go back. I go here. Nowhere again. Now it's check. He's got to go back. And obviously do something like this. So we're, if he goes here, it'll be a check. Or I'll be sacrificing another piece to get in there. Either way, it's not looking cool. So let's say he tries to go here, check. Maybe he's going to look for the stalemate too. So he goes back. Where can I go? If I go here, a stalemating. So see, I'll have to give it up. He has no choice, but then he loses the game anyway. Either way, you know. So whose move is it? His move. There's nothing he can do. And then it's going to be a queen. But he's seen that. He knew it was going to come down to that. But let's go back to where I think he should have. Where was the point at of if he could have done things differently? Oh, I think when it went here, he went. I went. Where'd he go? He went here. I think let's try this. If he would have went this way instead of moving the king, I would have went here. Now it would have been even. It's his move, right? Yeah, I take that. Now it's his move. Obviously, you don't want to go here with a check, and then I take the piece anyway. But this is the move he probably should have done. This is what I'm looking at. Well, he can't go here. He can't go here. He can't go here, but he could go here. But then I just throw a check. Let's just see if he just does something like this. Anyway. And he goes check, and I go like this. Let's say I would do something like this. He goes, now I just go. He's got to bring it up. And this is what we got. Oh, so, and even that way, now it's his move. He can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. He can't push the piece. I'll just take it with a check, and then it's going to be game over that way. Let's see if he does that. let's say he would do something like this and try to, but now it's my move. No, he can't do it. He can't go here, can't go here, and he has to move away from the space. Then my king would walk, and then to walk right in. You see what happens here. Now it's his move. He can't go here, he can't go here, he can't. He's either going to go and okay, let's say he does something like this. Yeah, but see, I go like this. You come back, because you can't go here. And now I come back. I'll have two pass pawns. It's not going to work. You can't do this. So I go, it's his move again. So, and then here I would go like this. What's he going to, let's say if he stays here, then I just push this one. So, now either side he goes, then I go this one. He can't get in at all. So there you have it. There's no way out of it. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that one.